This is Billy Guyette with Guyette Roofing. We are in Fitzpatrick, Alabama today. Pretty cool property here. This is a commercial grade standing seam roof that we're going to be doing some repairs on. And I've never really been an advocate of metal roofing, and I'm going to show you a few of the reasons why that we prefer to put on shingle roofs. And it's not that the metal is not a good material. It'll probably last longer than shingles, but the quality of installation is even more important on a metal roof, and it's hard to control every single detail on a roof like this. It's a pretty decent sized roof. You're gonna have probably, trying to get out of the sun here, you're gonna have maybe a dozen guys with screws and tin snips in their hands, and quality control on a metal roof is difficult because of that. And so we've got first of all, we're going to be reflashing all of these chimneys. There's 4 chimneys on this roof, and they were all flashed incorrectly, and those leaks didn't show up right away like with most metal roofs. But if we were to put a shingle roof on this and then flash it correctly, we wouldn't be here doing an expensive repair right now. Now, you can do a metal roof correctly. I'm not saying that you can't, but 9 times out of 10, they tend to get botched. So we've got a ridge cap detail right here. You can see this ridge cap. First of all, this is a standing seam metal roof. The fasteners are hidden, and you can see we've got a Z-clip right here. And look at all this debris. Once we took the ridge cap up, we've got all this debris inside the roofing material. So if you have leaf, foliage, and debris like that, then you're also getting water in there. So on a wind-driven rain, you've got these huge openings right there where wind and water is just flying inside there, and you get little micro leaks. Now you have underlayment underneath this, but inside the underlayment you've got 1,000 screw holes. Now this could have been done better. The Z-clip could have been put on tighter. It looks like they did not use butyl tape. It might be underneath there, but they definitely didn't bring this tight, and then they didn't put butyl tape up the sides of the standing seam. So this has created a chronic problem. Probably all of the ridges are like this. And these do not create catastrophic leaks, but little micro leaks that show up over the years. If you have spray foam insulation, it may never show up, but you're dealing with mold, toxic mold. It's messing with your asthma for years and years, and you never know. We've got this chimney right here. You can see where it was never flashed correctly. So right here we've got no front wall flashing at all. It's just you've got your standing seam panels, comes up to the front wall of the chimney, and then you've got nothing. It's just silicone. And same thing here on this sidewall. You just got the panel going up to it, and then you got silicone. So we're gonna put Z-clips here. We're gonna put sidewall, front wall in the front. We're gonna reflash this cricket back here. That's just being supported by silicone. So the reason that metal roofing can be bad long term is that any obstruction you have, whether it's a side, front wall, chimney, there's a hole in the roofing material that all of your flashing goes on top of the standing seam. And then you've got a butyl tape, just a piece of tape that is really keeping all of the water out. And the tape has an expiration date. It has a service life expectancy, where with shingles, slate roofs, cedar shake roofs, any tile type roof, you're gonna have your flashing detail underneath your roof system, not on top of it. So this is another spot right here. Got some ice on this roof. See if I can get over here. All right, so this is a really good showcase material here. We've got a 3-inch pipe, and then you've got a universal pipe boot right here, and the flashing detail goes on top of the roof. So underneath this, we've got some kind of tape or silicone underneath this pipe boot. Once this deteriorates, you've just got a big gaping hole under there. Same thing with this looks like a 750 low profile vent. Same thing, that the vent sits on top of the roofing material, where with other shingles and tile systems, you shingle around the obstruction, and your flashing is underneath your roofing material. So this roof has one good thing going for it, and that's it's a standing seam metal roof. So we're not sitting on top of 10,000 exposed fasteners that will break down in 10 years. So it's a standing seam roof, but all of the details, all of the flashing details are sitting on top of the metal, on top of the roofing material, and not underneath the roofing material, which is what we like to do. Now, we will install a metal roof. We don't like to install exposed fastener metal roofs. We'd rather install a standing seam roof system like this, but it can be done the right way and it can last a long time, but you are relying on too many people doing the right thing, which unfortunately is difficult to manage. I wish that it wasn't that way. But that's it. It's just some of the things that can go wrong on a metal roof, on a standing seam roof especially, and we will definitely install them, but we try to explain some of the ways that it can go wrong. Standing seam roofs are more expensive than shingle roofs, so sometimes it's not even in the budget. But if it is, most roofing companies can offer a longer warranty on shingle roofs, especially a premium shingle. You can get a thicker architectural shingle, a 50-year shingle, excuse me, or even a designer shingle. And that's a solid 50-year shingle, and all of your flashings go underneath the shingle or the roofing material and not on top. So we're gonna spend the next 3 days here just kind of systematically going through all of the flashings and redoing them. This is Billy Guyette with Guyette Roofing.